It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And away we go from Wisconsin. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 50, green. Trouble, 38. 12, 10. Ready?
Shotgun now for Lowe. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. Ken Black. Claude red. Black shot. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Byron Murphy picks it. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers, nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
They're on 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Black 40. Check pink. Hut, hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
To the air with Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Set, hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Got it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Down. 33. Yellow. Strike it. Strike it. Ready. Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Hut, hut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Go. Yellow. 43. Set. Go.
Love looking to pass. Complete out to the right. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red. 38. Spike. 97. Ready.
Looking inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to Matthew Golden. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Here's a design run. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Packers trim the lead to 1. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this, Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
For the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hut.
Love now to throw. That's Reed on the slant. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at first down here.
Ready.
Love. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Down. 52 blue. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him over the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. Cut.
Thrown on first down. Love. Brought in by Golden over the middle. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Short little rip there. Looks like about 6. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set. Cut.
Here's Love to throw. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. Down to the 10. And he has it all the way down to the 8. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Okay, ready?
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 45.
From the red zone on 1st. Intercepted in the end zone. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Vikings possession.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Hand off to the back. Oh, he loses the football. And they say the Packers got to this one.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on fourth. And he'll try to hit this one well. Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Six, Mega. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's brought down at the line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Offense to the line for second down.
Set, hut. 22 needle. 10 black. Ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He takes it down to the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Black, 95. Drill, 52. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Snags it near the edge. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on second down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on, set. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Love now. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Six yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go. Hut.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. 10:45. Wide. Set.
Running right. Here's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Second and 3 now. McCarthy looking to throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. This one's caught. And this one does not go far. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Another throw here for McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green. Steel, black, chop, 17. Smash, red. Needle, blue. Set, go.
Looking to throw. Pass it off, Jacobs. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Makes the grab inbounds left side. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Running back motions right. Now McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing again now. McCarthy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll throw it. That one's caught by Jefferson. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
The score, Vikings 21. Packers.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. But that risk pays off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Here we go. Set. Hey, blue. 33. Yellow. Set. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. That's Reed on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
13 yards.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards.
That's good.
And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Set. Ready. 10 black. Set.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready. Throw. 52. Hut.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Edo Blue. Down. 60 red. Smash red. Set.
Love with it on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Set. Punch. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Let's go now. Black, steel, black. Rail, yellow. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Watch out now, 50 series. Black shot. Zoom black. Hut.
Throwing, it's Love. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Packers 14. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
On the set.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Ready. 50, green. Green Jack. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Jump off Popeye's back. Breaks a tackle, but he's still going. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs from 37.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a give running right. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking,
They give it to him again. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready. 70,
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Right up the gut. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 45, white, needle, blue. Set, go.
Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Got his man. It's Golden. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Claws raised.
Love now on 1st and 10. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Green Jack. Drill green. Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Catch is made in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Set, ready.
Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Packers take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready.
Love now off the play action. Cut down the field, Golden. And they get this down to the 28. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down. Exactly the tempo offenses love.
Black shot.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
50. Watch out now. 50 Fury. .22 needle. Black ultra. Hut.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Throw left side to Watson. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Claws red. Set. Yellow. 22. White. Hut.
From the red zone on first. Brought in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
Loves to throw again. And he's tackled for a short gain. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Calculated risk to go with that type of play in this area of the field, Kate. Shows me that this offense got a whole lot of trust in that wide receiver.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We'll go with a design keeper. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Green Bay.